CRISPR-Cas9 is a new technique that allows us to make changes to DNA in cells that could help us do various things in humans, crops, and the environment in general. What could be done? In humans, with CRISPR-Cas9, we could eventually choose how our children will look, pick their eye color, hair color, or superior intelligence, for example. We could also treat diseases and make people resistant to specific pathogens that kill hundreds of thousands of people per year, like malaria. Regarding crops, we could improve resistance for specific pathogenic infections. We could also increase the yield of crops and improve resistance to any stress such as droughts, flooding, or pests. Regarding the environment, we could try and boost the ability that plants have to uptake CO2 and produce O2. We could also control invasive species and try and help the development of specific communities or endangered species by giving them resistance to famine, drought, and predators. The possibilities are limitless. Thus, it is important for us to consider what should be done. What should be done? Medicine and disease treatment can change completely. People would live longer, certain diseases would become more manageable, and prevention of other conditions could be accomplished. Genetic treatment for diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and cystic fibrosis could be improved. We should not allow the alteration of people's appearance, as this could lead to discrimination or other deep social problems. Regarding crops, the slow and not always efficient techniques currently used to improve crops should also be improved if this new technique allows us to do so. We should also try and help the environment, taking into consideration that we should not disturb the balance of nature. For example, with CRISPR-Cas9, we could think of controlling invasive species, but this, at the same time, could affect other species or cause global loss of species as a result of unintended dispersal of modified organisms to their natural habitat. How should it be done? CRISPR-Cas9 is a powerful tool. We've spoken of what we think should be done and should not be done. But who decides what should be done and what should not be done? Who decides what is wrong and right here? How far can we go? What are the limits? We think that CRISPR-Cas9 Ethics and Development International Committee should be formed. This committee should consider the principles of beneficence, non-maleficence, justice, and autonomy. This committee should not only look at humans, but also stop or allow actions that will affect crops and the environment in general. What is the role of the scientist? The previously mentioned committee could be formed by a number of top scientists from each country in the world, which possess knowledge in ethics. Scientists should also make the people aware of what they are doing in an easy language and speak in the public about the consequences that their research could lead to. All free human actions come with certain responsibilities attached to them. Scientists cannot come up with something and step back when it comes to having a view and speak about the consequences for society and the world that its implementation will bring. As Uncle Ben said to Peter, with great power comes great responsibility.